Oh, I wish the crew could afford some decent coffee. Has anyone got a spoon? Oh my God! Oh my God! Did you see that? Did you see that? That's paranormal! That's paranormal!
Hello, I'm Sarah Pratt, and I'm the researcher here on Somewhat Haunted. And I'd like to introduce you to my new research assistant, Frank Stein. Frank, why don't you take a seat? Oh dear, I think I left a tack on that seat, Frank. Here, have a look at some research notes and have some chili. Yes. So Frank is going to be helping me with. Oh dear! I think I put too many chilies in that chili. Here, let me take it away. It's a bit too hot. You look at those notes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to light a candle to Derek.
Fire band!
No. Fire gone. Friend.
Good.
Friend good. Yes, that's good. So where are the research notes? Frank threw in my research notes. Okay. Yes. Back to you, Yvonne.
All really exciting. I'm joined now on the couch by Matthew Davis, the celebrated author of Ghost Rhymes with Toast. Welcome, Matthew.
Thanks, David. I'd just like to say I think you might be wearing a bit too much tan.
Tell me, Matthew, have you ever had a ghostly encounter yourself?
Not exactly.
Have you ever met anyone who spoke to a ghost?
Not really.
Have you ever stayed in a haunted house?
No.
Well, just what research did you do for this book?
I actually ate a lot of junk food and watched some horror movies.
I see. Well, now we're going live to the stables where Yvonne and Dirk are searching for the ghost of Sid Turpin's horse.
We are at our first haunted location. This is Priestley Stables, where it is reputed that the ghost of Sid Turpin's horse Pansy haunts, and already our psychic Dirk is picking something up. Dirk, what's happening?
Pansy, my love, are you there? If you're there, my love, could you give me a sign? Could you let me know? Could you give one nay for yes and two nays for no?
I'm not afraid of you. God.
Yeah. Okay, Pansy, love. Yeah, I've got that. Yeah. It's Pansy. She says she's very, very happy in the spirit world.
Good.
And she's got a friend. She's got a friend up there. Could you give me a name, Pansy, my love? Could you give me a name? She's showing me can of cat food. Must be Sugar. They're on the starter's orders, and they're off. And they're coming to home straight.
Dirk's been taken over. That's paranormal.
Round the corner, and over Beech's Brook, saved again. And it's
God, I don't like this at all. Dirk, are you alright?
Over Beech's Brook again, and Pansy's leading all the way around, all into the home straight, and it's still Pansy down.
I don't like that at all. I'm frightened. I want to go home. That's paranormal. Did you get that? To calm down, I now needed a tune from my lovely husband, Carl.
Thank you very much. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. I'm the king. I'm the king of rock and roll. Excuse me. Thank you very much.
Last night we went into St Andrew's Forest searching for paranormal activity. The crew and I would never forget that night. Here all night. It's freezing cold and I don't like this at all. It's very, I'm terrified. I'll tell you, I'm not doing this again. I'm just not doing this. It's terrifying. What's that? Something over there. What's that? Ah! Oh, who's that?
Hey, it's me, Yvonne, Jason.
Oh, Jason. Oh my God. Don't do that. It's absolutely, terrifying.
Ah!
Oh, who's that?
It's me.
Oh my God! Ah! Who's that? Oh, John, it's you. I'm sorry. Right, that's it. I'm going home. I've had enough. That's it. Forget it. No.
Welcome back to Somewhat Haunted Live! Remember, if you see anything scary, do fax, email, or text into us, and we have Wally and Sabia Parker in the interactive room who will take your messages. Sabia, have you anything yet?
It's been very busy. It's all coming in. We've had an email from Dan in Lancashire saying he doesn't quite know how to use the fax machine, okay? Cyril from Doncaster faxed in saying, Yvonne, you could do to lose a few pounds. Debbie from York thinks Yvonne's hair is all wrong and you should have a perm. 3 people also emailed in saying, when you're in the corridor, they could see a clown behind you. And someone else texted in saying, what a silly show this is and why they don't put on real entertainment anymore, like the old time music hall. So it's all happening here, David. Oh, yes. And don't forget our quiz, where you could win a night in a haunted house with the somewhat haunted team. Just answer our question. If a ghost walks in a forest and there is no paranormal investigator there to see it, does it still exist?
Great! Thanks, Sabia. Now let's go and look at some footage of a location which Yvonne and the crew went to earlier.
We're here in the Earl's private dining room, so called because this is where he had his secret takeaway meals. And with me is my top researcher, Sarah Pratt. Sarah, tell me, is this estate haunted? And what I particularly want to know is, how old is it?
Well, the estate itself, excuse me, this is Darius and I likes him.
Yes, dear.
Anyway, the estate itself dates back to the time of Elizabeth I.
Elizabeth I?
Yes. And
it's old.
Yes, and she used to ride around the woods, around the manor.
Yes?
Yes. So, but she couldn't listen to Darius on her headphones like
No.
I can.
She couldn't listen to Darius. I believe there have been sightings of many apparitions, including an old woman who does not want anyone to enter this house.
Yes, it is true. Evidently, there was an old herbalist called Trudy Bogplant.
Trudy Bogplant, check that out.
Yes. Who went to the Earl for money and he refused her, and it says that she haunts the place, telling visitors that he's a skinflint and not to bother. Get out! Get out!
Incredible. Is it true, Sarah, that this very room is haunted by the Earl of Croydon that Sid Turpin knew?
Well, it said that Sid Turpin's mother and aunt were cleaners here, and his aunt actually was blonde, and she said to haunt the place, and indeed called the Blonde Lady.
The Blonde Lady.
Oh, you're a dirty Earl, aren't you, dear? Aren't you? Look at this, disgusting. Oh, look, you're a disgusting Earl. Now, see, aren't you? Now, look at the dirt on that. Okay. Now what you do is you get a nice clean cloth and then you put some vinegar on that. Look how that comes up, isn't that? Look how that comes up, isn't that? See the shine on that, dear. See the shine. Absolutely lovely.
See that? And I've taken some swabs and there's enough germs on there that'll kill you.
You're too late, my dear.
Oh.
Now I always say you may be dead, but there's no need to be filthy. That's what I always say. Now we're coming back in 200 years, and I want to see that you kept this place clean.
Well, I'm off to wrestle a giant cockroach.
Oh, you do make things up, dear. You do make things up. This is recording a new album.
Darius is recording a new album. I don't think that's paranormal, but all the research, that's paranormal.
Yeah.
We asked Dirk to come and see if he could talk to spirits. Would he be able to speak to the spirit of the owner of the mansion, or even the spirit of Sid Turpin? Here we are. It's still in the dining room. I'm joined by Dirk. Dirk, come and see if you're picking anything up. It's atmosphere.
No! No! Get back!
What is it?
I don't know, Eve, but I'm getting a man here.
Man?
Right? And he says he didn't want to leave his physical body.
Okay, right.
He keeps saying to me, What about the chickens?
God.
Yeah, he used to keep chickens here, right? So,
Yes.
yeah. What is it, Sam?
Is it the owner of the house?
No, it's the chicken.
The chicken? Oh my God! Derek, are you okay? Derek,
He says he thought he was going to be free range.
He's communicating with the chicken. Is that what you think of that, Sarah? Do you make of this?
I think it's very exciting because Darius is recording his second album, and no, there were chickens in this.
We decided to leave Derek as he
area.
seemed to be
We did
passing
have
a rather
chickens here.
painful
And
egg.
this-
After the break, don't touch that remote. No, don't touch it. Don't let your little fingers touch it. We're going to show you the ghosts of Old Shore and Bridge that we didn't notice till we got to the editing suite. Don't go away.